Good morning, I'm James Cataldo.
And I'm Amala Gaba.
It's 9 a.m. on October 10th, and welcome to Rise and Shine at 9.
Today's top story is Hurricane Michael's upgrade to a Category 4 hurricane.
And we acknowledge World Mental Health Day. Yoga instructor Christine Zogabe is here.
And later on today, we have DJ D-Tay Blackie from WNYO to talk about the Lil Wayne album drop. Stay tuned. This is Rise and Shine at 9.
To start your day, Hurricane Michael has been upgraded to a Category 4 storm and is expected to make landfall later today along the western coast of Florida. Reports from the National Hurricane Center say the storm is carrying winds of up to 130 miles per hour, and residents of the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, and Georgia have already been told to evacuate. According to the National Weather Service, Michael has the potential to be the strongest hurricane to hit the Florida Panhandle in history. As of now, 6 airports in the Panhandle region have been shut down, and emergency personnel are already on the ground.
Now, a story a bit closer to home. 4 laptops have been reported stolen on campus as of yesterday. All of the thefts happened in or around Penfield Library. We spoke to a library representative, Lauren Farnsworth, who said, "It seems that they are being taken from the 3rd floor study rooms when the laptop owners leave the room for a minute or two. UP, University Police, is investigating this. They have a description of the person of interest." Now, the library has also included tips on how to prevent this from happening to you. To prevent theft, do not leave your laptop unattended or with strangers. If you're going to sleep in the library, sleep on your laptop. Use a common location software like Find My iPhone to find your laptop if it were to be stolen. And please report any suspicious behavior to UP, University Police, at 315-312-5555.
Swiftwater boats are patrolling a 35-mile stretch of a river for 4 people who went missing after floodwaters took over an RV park in Junction, Texas. Officials say that the 4 people are from Odessa. Max Massey has more.
Mike Townsend has lived in Junction area for more than 25 years, and today, like so many days in the past, the flooding stopped him from getting to his house. But the people here in Junction, they're dealing with much worse situations.
We lost an RV park right across the South Llano Bridge, which is essentially in town, across the bridge, and then if you look down to the right where the water is, that's where the RV park used to be. It's gone now.
The RV park was the last place those 4 people who are now missing were seen. We're here at the bridge over the river, causing all the trouble here in Junction. Now, we've spoken to a few locals here today. They're taking it very hard. It is a terrifying and a sad time here, but there are rescue action plans in place for the rest of the day.
We'll be able to get some helicopters in that can fly up and down the river to look for people that may be stranded.
Logan Scherschel is the point of contact for the rescue efforts. 45. He says yesterday there were up to 45 people evacuated from that area and 9 more who had to be rescued. But because of the heavy rainfall at such a quick time, in such an unfortunate location, the warnings didn't come out quite quick enough for everyone.
So anytime you're experiencing heavy rain in the surrounding areas, know that water can come up quickly.
The people of Junction are just hoping and praying for the best for those missing. And as the rain continues to come down today, Mike Townsend has one piece of advice.
If you can stay home, stay home. I mean, it's the best thing you can do. Please don't cross any low water crossings. It's terribly dangerous. It looks safe, but it's really not.
Max Massey, KSAT 12 News.
Officials are urging residents to remain vigilant of the situation and to remain indoors as much as possible.
Ambassador to the United Nations and Republican Nikki Haley had her resignation approved by President Trump. Haley announced Tuesday morning that she would be resigning from her position at the end of the year. According to the New York Times, Haley was liked by many members of the United Nations because she was often regarded as a reasonable and predictable member of an often irrational administration. While Haley's resignation comes as a surprise to much of the administration, President Trump has stated he was aware of her decision to take absence from the UN. And he will be naming her successor in the next coming weeks.
Legal recreational marijuana was the topic of discussion at a late Tuesday evening public listening session in downtown Syracuse. Syracuse.com reports the hearing was conducted by consultant to Governor Cuomo on marijuana legislation, Sandra Houston. The state government has stated that they will take the comments from these sessions as influence as to deciding what to do with the marijuana. And now coming up in weather, we have a look at Hurricane Michael and a couple other things with our Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Joe Champagne. Joe, what's going on over there in the weather?
Good morning, everyone. Current temperatures, you can see, we are very warm for this time of year in the low 70s. Our average high temperatures for this time of year is around 60 degrees. So you can see here that we are very warm for this time of year already this morning. Today, again, same story, upper 80s for the highs, but our bigger story transitioning here, Hurricane Michael, you can see churning in the Gulf of Mexico. Those outer bands already reaching the Florida Panhandle and inundating southern Alabama. Taking a look at its current stats, it is a very strong Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 145 miles an hour, gusts much higher than that, up to around 160 miles an hour. I'll have more on Hurricane Michael after the break.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Is How Are You Precious okay?
Take out the precious. It's way too cheesy.
Okay, yeah.
Just go,
sure.
hey, how are you?
Nope.
How's your day?
Yeah.
Don't be cheesy.
Yeah, I figured.
So, what'd she say?
She's still typing. I'm not sure. She never takes this long.
I wouldn't worry about it. Give it a few minutes.
Okay.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine at 9. I'm your entertainment reporter, Julia Tilley. A lot of news dropped last night concerning the 2019 Met Gala, which will be hosted May 6th. The Metropolitan Museum of Art Costume Institute's theme will be Camp, Notes on Fashion, and will run until September 2019. Andrew Bolton, the Wendy Yu curator in charge of the Costume Institute, said the theme was inspired by Susan Sontag's 1964 essay, Notes on Camp, where she says camp is, quote, love of the unnatural, of artifice and exaggeration, style at the expense of content. Gucci will be sponsoring this year's Met Gala. Gucci's creative director, Alessandro Michel, will be a co-chair for the gala, along with Vogue editor-in-chief, Anna Wintour, tennis star Serena Williams, pop icon Lady Gaga, and, wait for it, former One Direction member and current solo artist Harry Styles, who I consider to be a fashion icon. I don't know about you all, but I'm excited to see what the team comes up with. On Monday, singer Bruno Mars posted a hilarious Instagram video of Ed Sheeran serenading him with happy birthday at his 33rd birthday party. Sheeran went all out, even using a guitar to ensure Mars had a proper birthday serenade. Mars captioned the video by saying, "You know you've made it when you can hire Ed Sheeran to sing you happy birthday. Hashtag extra forever. Hashtag happy Bruno Mars Day." Sheeran celebrated some of Mars' accomplishments by throwing in lines like, "Happy birthday to two-time Super Bowl performing Bruno." At the end of the video, Mars jokingly insisted Sheeran start again, which he did without hesitation. Now, my personal favorite part of that video is the cupcakes that spell out Bruno. I'm about to take notes for my birthday this year. Last night was the 2018 American Music Awards, and like any celebrity award show, a lot went down. The show opened up with Taylor Swift singing "I Did Something Bad" with a giant snake behind her, referring to her new Taylor image, reclaiming negative comments made about her. Swift wound up going home with 4 awards, meaning she beat Whitney Houston's record for most AMA wins by a female artist. Camila Cabello also won a total of 4 awards and performed her song, "Consequences." This was her first AMA performance, and she absolutely killed it. This year, the AMAs had a slightly political undertone, with stars encouraging the public to vote. These are stars like Taylor Swift and Tracee Ellis Ross. Now we're going to go over to one of WNYO's DJs for a little bit more of music news.
Thank you so much, Julia. We do have a special guest with us today. We have DeShante Simmons from WNYO, host of Running Through Hip Hop. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, let's get right into it. This Lil Wayne album dropped about 2 weeks ago, but there's still a lot of buzz. Talk to me. Why is there so much buzz with this album?
Well, this album, it was talked about for 7 years, right? And it was supposed to drop in 2014. And it dropped, this year, on his birthday, the 27th, 28th?
28th, September 28th,
But then
yes.
everybody, like his fans, like myself and others, was mad, like, people thought it was going to drop the 20th, the week before. But then he made a public service announcement on Instagram saying it'll drop on his birthday. So it was, like, highly anticipated between other rappers, fans, his family, which was, like, it was like something you couldn't, like, wait for because, like, it's just Lil Wayne, one of the best rappers of the time.
Yes. I remember being a preteen, getting into hip hop. Like, if you knew rap, you knew Lil Wayne at the time. When was the last time he came out with an album? Was it 5 years, 6 years?
It was a Carter 4. I would say roughly 2012.
Wow.
2013.
Yeah.
Around that time. But he also had the Free Weezy album, which was on Tidal, which you can only get on that streaming app.
And he had done features and stuff like that too, so it wasn't like he was completely radio silent that entire time.
Yeah, but after he dropped the Carter 4, he was saying he was going to retire.
Yeah.
When he said, at 30, I'm going to retire, I'm done rapping. But then you had rappers like Kendrick Lamar saying, you can't stop rapping. We need you. He made a whole video rapping his lyrics. So it was very, it motivated Lil Wayne to keep rapping.
And what are the Billboard numbers like? Was it a flop? Is the album doing well? I know there's buzz around it, but what are the numbers like?
Well, numbers, he's the first ever artist to have 2 songs in the top 5.
Okay.
So the first one is the first song, with Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, the Mona Lisa. Yes. Yeah, that was the whole story. Yeah.
And then number 5 is the song with XXXTentacion.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was a surprise because no one knew he was going to have that feature, especially since X, passed away earlier this year.
So I was really surprised. Out of that whole album, it was I would say to some people won't say a classic. I won't say a classic either because you still have an album like the Carter 3,
the Carter
4.
Yeah.
So it's this album probably adds his resume, but it don't really hurt or better his resume.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I kind of feel like that a lot of people were quick to kind of just hop onto the album, and because when you look at artists like Eminem or Lil Wayne that have been out of the game for a while and then they drop an album, a lot of their fans are quick to rush to it. But do you think it was a little overhyped in a way, or no?
Overhyped? I don't think it was overhyped. Because it was long awaited for 7 years.
Yeah.
So it was it was time for it to drop.
It was time.
Overhyped, I would say it was a Carter 3.
Okay.
Out of all his albums, because the 2 best songs on that was A Milli and Lollipop.
So, Lollipop, what a classic! I should not have been singing that song at the age that I was. But
exactly.
Yeah, that was
so
classic.
those two hit songs can't compare to the Carter 5. Carter 5 don't have 2 hit songs like those 2.
Right.
Because those 2 kind of made him mainstream.
Yeah.
Made him who he is now.
Then he had the great work on the Carter 4, and then like you said, they waited a long time to release the Carter 5, and then Yeah, a lot of the fans just enjoyed it a lot. So
yeah, well, thank you so much for being here. That's all we have time for. Unfortunately,
No
I could talk about Little Way forever because that was my main influence growing up. But thank you so much for coming on the show today,
Thank you for having me.
Make sure to tune in every Monday from 3 to 4 p.m. on WNYO for Running Through Hip Hop with your very own Deshante Simmons. Coming back, we'll have some weather with Joe Champagne, so please stay tuned. This is Rise and Shine at 9.
Hi, I'm Anthony Citron, and for one view a day, you can help producers at WTOP get the recognition they deserve for their work. For just 30 minutes a day, you can help these students make sure their work does not go unnoticed. Please, click the link below and help these students get the recognition they deserve. All it takes is one view a day.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Storm Team 10 meteorologist Joe Champagne. Taking a look at the current satellite and radar, you can see waking up today, we are mostly dry across the area. Those temperatures are going to be on the increase as we go through the day today. You can see here, most of us are in the low 70s. Back towards the south, we are in the low to mid 60s. But as we head through today, again, like I said, those temperatures will be on the increase. Taking a look at the all of New York State, you can see back towards the south of Binghamton, we're in the mid 60s. Western New York, same story, mid 60s, but those temperatures will be on the rise. Today, 83 degrees for our high. That sunshine will be out, so it is going to be very warm with that south wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we head into tonight, that dry time will leave with that rain moving in after midnight. That south wind, 10 to 15, a little bit breezy, low around 62. Taking a look at the futurecast today, like I said, mostly dry for today, but that rain does move in later or early morning hours on Thursday. Maybe a couple of heavier showers. Around 9:30 on Thursday, we get a little break before another round of showers and storms for the afternoon on Thursday, and then clearing out for the evening commute. And then as we head into Thursday night, those clouds will be around, but we will be mostly dry. Our rainfall through Thursday evening, anywhere from ½ an inch to maybe 1.5 inches in those heavier showers. You can see back towards Harrisburg, 1.6 inches of rain is expected. So anywhere those heavier showers or storms, we could pick up close to 2 inches of rain. Now heading over to our main story will be Hurricane Michael churning in the Gulf Coast. You can see just hours away from making landfall near Panama City, you can see very heavy rain across the panhandle of Florida and southern Alabama, and now getting into southern Georgia. You can see here we have a very well-defined eye, and the eye wall is actually very well organized, and we have very strong winds with this system. Sustained around 145 miles an hour. Gust could possibly reach 165 miles an hour. as that heads towards Panama City, you can see making landfall later today and then heading off into the Carolinas as we head into the rest of tonight. And then by early next week, this system will be out to sea and we will be done with Michael. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, you can see here, today, very warm, sunny skies. Thursday, that rain returns. The weekend, very cool. Those showers will be around. And then heading into next week, same story, cooler temperatures with a few showers.
Is "How are you, precious"? Okay.
Take out the precious. It's way too cheesy.
Okay, yeah.
Just go,
Sure.
hey, how are you?
Nope.
How's your day?
Yeah.
Don't be cheesy.
Yeah, I figured.
So, what'd she say?
She's still typing. I'm not sure. She never takes this long.
I wouldn't worry about it. Give it a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey, bud. Hey.
What?
What are you doing October 17th at 2 p.m.?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
Funny you should ask, because we're actually watching the Media Summit Red Carpet Show at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, October 17th on WTOP 10.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine at 9. Today is World Mental Health Day, and it is no secret that college students like myself and Amada here are the most susceptible to mental health issues like depression and anxiety.
According to a sample study of over 60,000 students across the country by the American College Health Association, found that over 40% of students have suffered from depression at some point in their college career. Here with us today is Christine Zogave, a yoga instructor here on campus. Thank you so much for coming here today, Christine.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we have a sunrise in the background. We're just waking up. What should we do to relieve some of the anxiety, depression, anything that's stuck with us, knowing that, you know, midterms week are approaching?
Okay, so every morning you just want to wake up with a little fresh perspective, start the new day, get your body moving by creating energy in our body. By releasing energy in our body, we're creating energy for the rest of the day. So it's a good thing right when we get up to get moving and get our bodies going.
All right.
A good thing to start out with, when you sit up, you can do this sitting down in your bed. We'll inhale up through the nose, and we'll exhale out.
Feel that stretch, Amada?
Oh, I'm feeling the burn.
We'll
There you go.
inhale up again. And this time we're going to clasp our fingers together. A deep inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, we're going to bend to the right side. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in our spine. Inhaling back up. And exhaling our body down to the left. And up again. And we'll exhale our arms down. It's also nice to do a few breathing exercises before we get out of bed. So we can do a breathing exercise by, we'll inhale, expanding our chest, and exhaling out, curving our spine. So again, creating more spinal motion. Inhaling, expanding our chest all the way out, and exhaling, concaving our body. So those are just a couple breathing exercises that are good to do right when we get out of bed. We can release our arms down.
And we can do this anywhere, correct? Like
Yeah,
in the
you can do
library
this
if I'm
anywhere.
stressed.
And it's pretty low key. You wouldn't really notice if you're doing it necessarily. It's you keep it to yourself.
Nice.
So we'll inhale our arms up again. And we'll exhale them midway down our body. And we'll start to lower our bodies down.
Okay, we'll let you take the lead, Christine, in front. We'll just follow you because you look like you know what you're doing.
So coming down into a swan dive. We'll lower our bodies down over our knees. We'll sway out.
Oh, it's actually fun.
The flexibility is not here on my
Actually,
part.
can the camera get our feet? Because I am beating James right now. I can touch my toes.
Yeah, but I got the stylish socks, so like.
I'm just saying, yeah.
The best thing about a yoga practice is you don't have to feel any pressure to perfect a certain pose. So if you can't touch your toes, that's not the point of the pose.
Like James, right?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Stiff as a board over here.
So you should never feel any stress while doing yoga. It's kind of the only time where you can just take what you have and that's good enough. So you can place your hands onto your shins. Deep inhale through the nose, and on the exhale, we're going to place the fingers on the mat, bending the knees as deep as possible to get our fingers down there. We can either jump or step to the back of the mat.
Oh, that was quick.
Oof.
Okay.
Quick transition.
We'll hold into a high plank, just a little bit of movement to get our heart rate up right now. Start the day.
This is a killer ab exercise,
We'll lower
right?
down onto our knees. From our knees, we're going to lower down through our elbows, keeping our chest just hovering over the mat, turning over the tops of our feet, expanding up, chest open to the sun.
The sun.
Look at that beautiful sunset in the backdrop.
We'll curl over the tops of our toes. And we're going to shoot our hips up. Coming into a downward dog. Walking out our feet. Feeling motion in our muscles here.
Oof.
We can come back forward. We'll come onto our knees.
All right. Oh, knees? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Come back onto the
Oof.
knees.
Oh.
Oh, we're still on the ground.
Oh, we're still on the ground.
It's okay.
Okay.
From here.
This is a great way to wake up.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Christine, for coming on today. You can catch her, is it every?
So there's actually classes 7 days a week at the fitness center for yoga, so come check one out. They're really great, and there's 5 different instructors. Each one has their own specific little twist, and they're at all different times. So there's group exercise schedules available online or in one of the 2 fitness centers.
Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Well, this is us here at Rise and Shine at 9. Thank you so
Yoga.
much. I'm Amala Kaba.
And I am James Cataldo, and thanks for tuning in and waking up with us.
Yeah,
Have a
now
great
watch
rest
us
of
do
your day.
yoga for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, where were we? We're down here.
Back on the knees.
Okay.
We're going to extend.
My name is Gina Iliev. I am the Health Equity Coalition's coordinator at Planned Parenthood here in Central and Western New York. I am also Executive Masters in Public Administration here at the Maxwell School, Syracuse University. In the last couple years, you've seen a number of movements, and I'm sure you've seen all the hashtags that go along with it. I think it's really important to talk about what those hashtags mean, and then once we garner that power through those media avenues, how do we really activate people on the ground and in real life? I'm really looking forward to learning from the other panelists too what they do. I work for a local nonprofit, and some of the other panelists are from very big corporations, and I'm really interested in how they navigate those spaces. What do those connections look like?